Good morning. Starting off at the lab today. I am about to head in there, check it out for a second. I know it was cleaned like last week. I want to see how that looks. I'm really only here to get my caliper though. I've got to measure a bunch of those fittings out there at the cave to make sure they look okay. And I need that. I have to have the caliper to know what sizes I need, what fitting is for what, if I need a 3/4 or a 1-inch valve, all those things. I'm gonna go and check out the lab. You can come in there with me, look and see how it looks, see how clean it is, and then I'll get back in here. We'll head out to the cave. I'm just, as soon as I'm done in the lab though, I'm just gonna turn it off and then you'll see it next time out at the cave. Won't be any reason to, I don't have anything to really share after I get out of the lab. All I'll tell you is I can't really give you a to-do list today because I'm out trying to get things sort of in order with all those valves, all those fittings for the hose reels, and then I'm going to take some measurements for the all fill. I'm just trying to sort of keep things going on the all fill and the hose reels since we have guys out there right now. So it's just kind of an active day. I'm just sort of, I don't know, like reacting, I guess, which isn't good, but whatever, that's how it goes. So let's go look in the lab real quick and then we'll head out to the cave. All right, let's take a look around. Looks nice in here. Looks really, really good. We're at 1 degrees. Ooh, man, that's a cold fridge. Really cold fridge. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe turn it up a little bit in the fridge. Did we freeze it all? Oh, kind of did. It's kind of frozen in here. Like hard frozen too. All right, well, let's go 5. 5 will be good there. I think we're as cold as we can go in the freezer. Unfortunately, you think if we could go down to 22 on the fridge, we could definitely get to 1 on the, or we could definitely get to -10 on the freezer. All right, things look nice in here. It's clean, really clean. I like that. I like that. Oh, you know what I should do real quick? I'm gonna put my coffee maker in here. Hold on, go get that. All right, okay. Gosh, it looks so good in here. She did really, really good. Really good. Everything is nice and clean, which it needs to be. We're making foodstuffs in here, right? I'm gonna head out, as I said. I'm gonna go to the lab, I'm not the lab. I'm gonna go to the cave and keep it moving out there. Keep it down a little bit. Whoops, sorry. Just feel like there was something else I was gonna say, but I think instead I've just been wasting time. All right, see you at the cave. It was that. That's what I almost forgot. It wasn't that I was gonna tell you something, it was I was forgetting something, and I almost forgot the whole reason I came out here, which was the caliper. I would have had to have come back. I need it. I have to measure stuff out there. That's why I'm going out there. They probably have a caliper out there, but anyway. Got the caliper. See you at the cave. About 5 o'clock, finally made it in here. I couldn't get in here right when I got out, or I don't know, around 12:30 or 1, because Mark, the electricians, they were using the scissor lift, the ladder, to put up all these lights. Look how good it looks in here. Look how bright and just illuminated. I don't know. It's great in here. It just felt like kind of dreary and dark earlier. Now it's, now we're like bursting with energy over here. It's like we're ready to produce. We're ready to fill more pouches, So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. Did I count that? 9 or 10? We'll call it 10 new UFO lights at 14,000 lumens a piece. That is 140,000 new lumens or additional lumens in here. That's bright. We got a really lit up space now. I can't, I'm holding this neck mount because that's what this thing is on. It's like an awkward thing to hold out to keep switching it. Got the PLC installed, the new Allen Bradley PLC. Much bigger, much better. What was that? That scared me. It's like a firecracker going off over there. I think we're all good though. I think everything's okay. So we got some temporary dehumidifiers in here as well, as you can see. And that's good. We need something before we get a bigger unit in here. I came in, well, okay, this is what I was gonna tell you. I can't it's 5, I need to get going. I gotta go home or go to the office, something, you know. I don't really have time to do much like measuring on these this blue pipe up here. Basically though, what I'm gonna do is I'll take this little elbow fitting off. I'll put a T-fitting. Did you see that? Sorry, did you see that? Little elbow fitting right there. I'll put a T-fitting on. I'll put the, I don't know, 3/4 inch blue pipe, 20 millimeter blue pipe into that T-fitting. And then I'm not gonna use a reducer, I'm gonna use like an expander. I don't know, I've never heard of the opposite of a reducer. So essentially what a reducer would do is, you know, you've got this blue pipe right here, and it's 20 millimeter, but you've got some 15 millimeter pipe you wanna bring it into. A reducer would allow one end to go into the 20 millimeter inlet, and on the other end, the outlet would be 15 millimeter. It reduces it down to 15, it's an adapter. So I need the opposite of that. I need like an expander, I guess, or an increaser. I don't know what the word is for it. I mean, it's gonna be some kind of coupler that will allow that 20 millimeter pipe to go to 25 millimeter. And then what I'll do it on the other side as well by the off-fill. But then what I'll do is, so you can put that T-fitting on there. The 20 millimeter pipe goes into a 20 millimeter expander. The other side is a 25 millimeter outlet. And then I'll put the ball valve in, okay, because it's 25 millimeters. And then we can mount that, mount our hose reel there. And then obviously put the jumper hose onto that blue piping, or at least the side of it, or the other side of the ball valve. And then we'll be good. We'll have air over here. And we'll do the same thing over here. So I don't know why, it just feels like things feel more possible, easier even with all this extra light over here. Maybe it's just like maybe like I'm sort of tapping into whatever it is that makes people sad in the wintertime. Maybe like, you know, I'm tapping into that a little bit. Like the extra light, you just feel better. Whatever. Like I said, got the dehumidifiers in, so that's good. They're already reducing humidity a decent amount. I'm kind of interested to see what they do tomorrow morning, so leave them off tonight, see where things are at in the morning, and then I'll measure it throughout the day. But anyway, I will be out here tomorrow to kind of start working on this pipe or these hose reels and measuring humidity. Oh, I did come and I measured this all fill. I measured this spout. You guys at Turbo Pack want to know kind of how far I think that the fill head will go into the bag. And you know, I actually can use this dust shroud right here. I can use this dust shroud as a good sort of gauge, because, you know, when Mackenzie the other day, when she so brilliantly figured out how to put the bag on the shroud, or the port, you know, to get it in there, to blow the bottom of the bag open, to eliminate dust, you know, to fill it better. She was basically putting the top of the bag against this dust shroud, and that dust, from the bottom of this dust shroud to the bottom of the fill spout, is about 3.5, maybe 3 3/4 inches. And I think that's about where we want the spout going into the bag, somewhere along those lines. We need maybe like an 1 to 3/4 inch adjustment, plus or minus adjustment, I think, on that. But I think that's good. I think that'll give us a really good kind of start into the bag. So anyway, I think that covers it for today. I'll see you out here tomorrow to do some stuff. Well, everyone have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Take care.